Welcome to Teallen's Takes, where I talk about random topics and give you random opinions to match. Today we're going to talk about something that's, let's say, going to hit close to home, but particularly for this time of the year is going to be a more interesting one. Something that's known as the phenomenon of January blues. It's the idea where this time of the year, just after Christmas and New Year, people are just a little bit more miserable and depressed than usual. But why is that really? I mean, there's a few different reasons why we could be. First off, there's the weather. I mean, January is probably one of the coldest times of the year. I mean, currently, at the time of recording this, it's -5 outside and it's really freezing. Of course, that means nobody really wants to go outside. Nobody really wants to go out anywhere or go out for a drink or just do anything really. They want to stay at home in the warmth, which, to be fair, is usually the best place to be. There's also the reason of it gets darker earlier, like 3 o'clock at the moment. It's near enough getting sunset, which if you're a night worker working till 8 o'clock, you don't see much daytime. And to match that in the mornings as well, you're getting up at 7:30 to go to work. It's still dark. It's still horrible. You go into your working day and starts at 9, and the sun's not even up yet most of the time. And that just sunlight helps people. And if there's not any of that, then that's truly going to be a problem. Other things that could probably cause January blues, just generally the fact that after Christmas, everyone's just a lot more miserable because they've eaten a lot over Christmas, they've gained weight, they've been jolly, and it's just not as fun of a time anymore. The Christmas decorations go down, and that sense of wonder from Christmas just goes out the window, and it's all gone until the next year. To match that, everyone is also, after Christmas, just a little bit poorer in the wallet. They've spent all their money on Christmas presents and Christmas food and enjoying themselves over time, and rightfully so. It's been a long year, they deserve it. And to be fair, everyone's in the same position. The shops are quieter, which means retail workers are just not having as fun at the time because there's nothing to do during the day. And, well, everyone's just trying to get by, which means scrimping a bit, whereas they've just treated themselves before, so the difference is definitely noticeable. What else is there to say about the January blues? Icy roads in the morning, potential of snow. Snow hits different depending on whether you're young or older. When you're older trying to get to a job, it's just not as fun to deal with anymore. If you're dealing with ice trying to drive in, you have to give an extra half an hour, which means half an hour less in bed in the morning, which is the most important one. January blues. It's the main thing that leads to a lot of sadness in the world, and to be fair, we all just need to be trying to be a bit happier with it. Yes, we're obviously all a bit poorer, but at the end of it, it's all going to be worth it when we get to March, April time. We start having a lot more lighter days. Hopefully a little bit more money in the pocket to be able to treat ourselves. And even if it's just doing that one thing that we enjoy to try and bring the mood up a little bit. And it'll definitely always help in the long run, hopefully. January blues are just also miserable no matter what age you are. People have just enjoyed, say, 2 weeks off work or a week off work to celebrate with their family. And the prospect of having to go back into the job, where back into how many unread emails, however many different jobs they have to do, rather than having that carefree life of being able to do what they want all day, it definitely hits. And as a kid, if you just had all this excitement, you've got all your new Christmas presents, you've got the Christmas spirits just gone, and then you have to go back to your working week at school, which, yes, it's nice to go back and see your friends, but it's definitely not hitting the same as being able to be at home, enjoying your presents, and just generally not having to get up in the morning. That's definitely the hardest bit, I think. Getting up in the morning to go to work or go to school, particularly after you've just had a long time off, it hits. And I think that's where it leads quickly onwards. Sometimes it's also just the events of the world at the moment. Like sometimes January is not the nicest time of the year. Like events of the world happen. Particularly even worse now. We've got more wars happening, more general killing, and everything happens. And when you see that, it's definitely hard to get a good mindset on. But hopefully, when we look over it all, and if we all come together, we can hopefully create a much better idea for everyone and give everyone just a better mindset. So do something good for someone in a day. Catch up with an old friend. Pay someone a compliment that may appreciate it. Provide someone a joke that may make them laugh. No matter what you can try and do, at least you can try and give someone a smile on your face. Anyway, my thoughts on January Blues are there. Hopefully suggestions like this can make your world a bit happier, can make your days a bit better, just your January a bit better. Because at the end of the bridge, it's all going to be much better. Once we get to the summer, we've got the long days ahead of us, the early light days, the late darkness. It'll all be much more fun for everyone. So that's my thought on the January blues. Thanks for watching, and of course, let me know your thoughts on the January blues and any other topics you want me to cover down below. Thanks for watching. Of course, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.